Hi everyone, welcome to Technique Thursday. Yay for Technique Thursday. Today I'm doing a really special project, and it's special because this is our freebie that we had for our Facebook group, Praise and Pray Bible Journaling. We reached 4,000 members. Wow, I'm so overwhelmed and so blessed to meet that many wonderful people. So I made up a freebie, and this freebie is based on Colossians 3:12, which says, "Since God chose you to be the holy people he loves, you must clothe yourselves with tender-hearted mercy, kindness, humility, gentleness, and patience. Make allowance for each other's faults and forgive anyone who offends you. Remember, the Lord forgave you, so you must forgive others." So I called this the clothe yourself with compassion, kindness, humility, patience, gentleness, because to me, that represents our group. That represents our members. They are humble and they're kind and they're gentle and they show such compassion for everyone in the group, and they're encouraging and inspiring. And I literally could go on and on and on. But I want to get to the page kit, so we'll put that aside for now. If you're not in our group, come and join us. We have lots of free goodies in our group. I love to make freebies. So everyone got this and everybody's showing what they're doing. So I wanted to do a video and see what I could come up with. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to play with gelatos again this week. And I'm going to prep my page with some clear gesso. And so I'm just going to go across my page and I'm going to do a couple coats of this, get it ready for the gelatos. And I'm working today in my Thrive Bible. It's really thick. It's getting lots of use, and I don't have many pages left, but I'm going to town. It's got lots of, you can see it's got lots of tabs, and oh my gosh, so fun. So just wanted to get this all prepped up. And actually, while we're watching this video, we're on a little family holiday when you'll be watching this. Ryan came down and we decided to head out to the lake for a few days, and so I'm not exactly sure when we're coming back, but we're leaving, and oh, we're gonna have such fun. So just wanted to do a video though while I'm gone, and so yeah, lots of fun today. So we're gonna give this a dry and do one more coat and get the dog hair off there, and I will be back. Okay, I'm back. Page is nice and dry. We're good to go. And I don't do a lot of really fussy backgrounds, but today I really just wanted to play. So I'm gonna play with some gelatos. Now, I should have had another thing, but you know what? I'm just gonna grab this and kind of, I need a piece of paper here to put over my other side of my sheet. Sorry, I should have thought ahead about that, shouldn't have I now? Well, I could pull this one out, but we'll just try not to get messy. So what I'm going to do is play with some gelatos, and today we're gonna stamp. So to do that, you need some gelatos, some water, and some stamps. Easy peasy, right? So just gonna do a fun background. Now, with this, what you wanna do is, this one is from the Indigo Blue Rugged Edges. So what I'm going to do is just put it off to the side. I think we can see that. Still figuring out the new camera. Let's try green. So basically all I'm going to do is take the gelato and color it with color the stamp with the gelato. Here we go. And now the fun part is, because gelatos react with water, so depending how much water you're going to put on this is how much of a watercolor effect you're going to get. You can put a lot or you can put a little bit. So that's really up to you. I'm going to grab baby wipes so we can clean off our stamps when we're done, because we should clean, right? So I'm really prepared. I just kind of sat at my desk and went, I want to go play. I want to create. And so I turned on the video camera. So I'm not always ready, am I? It's okay. That's nice and dry. So I'm just going to take it off to the side and just give it a couple spritzes with water. I've never tried this before. So you know what? We're learning together here. So let's give it a little spritz and see what happens. That wasn't a lot of water. So let's see what's going to happen. And we could probably add more water right to the gelato. So that was kind of, got a little pink on there. That is kind of maybe too much water, but you can still see the pattern of the stamp. So I just want to dry in between so that I don't get a lot of color movement. My fancy dancy heat tool, and that's a green, I think this is metallic mint. And the other one is pretty, this one too is Aqua Dolce, and it's a little bit lighter, so maybe we'll try that as well. So let's give that a whirl. I'll just take the baby wipe, and there's still gelato on it, so you could really just, you know, tap that on as well. So let's give this another whirl. So, you know, in our group, they're so wonderful. And I've had a few questions about where's Ryan? Where is Ryan? Ryan was looking after Etsy, and he's taken a little break. He's actually, he's got some really fabulous news. He has gotten a permanent contract. He works with the school board with kids with behavior issues. He's a support counselor, so he works with families and students, and he does such a great job, and he is so patient, our Ryan. He's just so lovely. So let's give that another dry. We got a lot of metallic going on here. And so yeah, he just found out he got a permanent contract with the school board, so he's gonna have a good full-time job. He was on a temporary contract for this year, and that's just such fabulous news for him. I'm so proud of my boy. And he's got a degree in psychology, and you know, he maybe can help me, because you know, I got issues, right, ladies? I got issues. So let's try pink. What kind of pink is this? Let's take a peeky here. Bubble gum. I like the other pink too, but it's pretty light. So let's just put a little bit on here. Let's see what happens. It's always fun to play and try new things, and I always go, I don't want to wreck my Bible. But then I think, well, you know what? All my ladies from Praise or Pray are watching this. And you know what? They're so awesome that, hey, they'll forgive me if this page turns out terrible, right? Of course they will. So let's try doing this right and getting, ooh, that's pretty. Okay, now we're cruising, ladies. And I don't want to put too much at the bottom, because that's where I'm going to put all the girls. So I didn't want to do that. So that's pretty fun. Sorry, we're just going to keep drying and layering and drying and layering and see what we come up with here. It's going to be so fabulous. Well, I don't know if it's going to be fabulous, but I'm sure having fun. So yes, so Ryan's taken a little break. Nikki has taken over doing Etsy, so she's answering questions, and she's doing all sorts of wonderful things for us, and oh, she's amazing too. They're just such lovely kids. I'm so blessed. Oh, what's this one? Watermelon. Shall we try watermelon? I gotta try it all, right? Let's try this. This is like stitches. So let's see what happens with this one. But this is kind of an easy, fun technique, and I love, you know, doing techniques that don't require tons of supplies, because you know, art supplies are expensive, and, you know, I don't always get the latest and greatest of everything, because, you know, I'm on an artist budget too. You know, Hubs, I think, really needs to get a part-time job or something. Okay, let's see. We'll stamp at the bottom, because we know we're going to cover it up with a girl if it's too much, and I have no idea why that is going brown. And that could be very well because we have, it could have been from the stamp. So I'm just going to stamp it off onto another page, and we'll try it again and see what happens. We'll give the stamp a I'm gonna take that off, and something told me to go down there. So let's try to clean that stamp off good with our baby wipe and see if we can get pink off it now. And it could have been from ink or something else. So not a huge deal, right? That's what we do with art, right? We have fun with art. And sometimes things happen, and that's why we have stickers, because we can cover it up. All right. Another spritz. Let's see what's happening. And the great thing with this is because it's watercolor, it'll come right off your stamps. And it's still stamping a little bit of the brown. I don't know why. I don't know what I had there, but okay, we'll just go with it. And we can always take this stamp again and just do the bottom part as well. So let's take this new color and just do some of these like wheels and such, and we'll just get that all up. I might as well do the whole thing, right? This is a fun little technique. I'm liking this. We have to do this for the next journal. And a lot of people are asking when the next journal's coming out. Well, because we went away, and Nikki was in Europe, and she just got back, and it's the long weekend for all of us, I think, with, you know, we have, you know, the 4th of July, which is Ryan's birthday, and we have the Canada Day, which is July 1st. So we have lots going on, and we're away at the cabin, and, you know, we don't want to have a big sale or anything while we're away in case, you know, there's an issue or a problem or something. So, all right, I think that is good. I'm not fussy about that little bit of brown in there, but you know what? It's okay. So we're just gonna mix that up, and I can go just, you can run your stamps underwater too, and you know what? They're gonna be just fine. So that's kind of a fun background. I'm kind of really digging this. So yeah, I'm excited. Ryan will be heading here tomorrow, and then we're going to be off to the lake. Good fun, good times. I really like this kind of sploochy thing, and I want some over here. So if you forgive me, I'm just going to sploosh a little bit more. And maybe do, we'll just try that right now. And give this a little spritz. And try to make it darker. I just like this marbled pink, so I'm not really going for a actual stamped background with this part. I am just doing just that. So we can put all that to the side, and there'll be links below for all the, let's grab a dry one. There'll be links below for all the supplies I've used. And you can come join our fabulous Bible Journal group and grab your freebies too, and show us what you do, because that's always lots of fun. We love seeing new members join our group. All right, look at us. Bam! We're doing good today. So I'm going to start, I think, with, let's see. So with this, I used this white sticker paper, and this is from Avery. It's a box of 100. And boy, do I use sticker paper. And because I'm layering, I get lots of questions about how do you know what kind of sticker paper to use? So for me, what my sort of guess is that if I want to layer things one on top of the other, I use white paper. If I want to have the words showing through, then I use clear sticker paper. And for this one, I'm okay covering up the words, and I get a lot of questions about that too, but this is an art Bible, and that's what it's for, is for me to do techniques and videos and try new things with it. And you know, I don't study or read out of this Bible, so it's totally okay to do art in it, I do believe. Okay, and what kind of girl? We have two of these girls on here. I'm trying to figure out which girl looks like me, because I have blonde hair because I'm trying to cover up the gray, but I do have a little bit of auburn in it. So, you know, I'm kind of a mix of all these, and I have glasses on, so I'm a mix of her too. And let's just put all these girls on here. And I love the speech bubbles. So these girls actually came from our last release on all our praised girls. And so I just took them and mixed them up a little bit and thought we would just go with that. So let's see, where do we start? Let's start at the end because I want to layer these a little bit as well. So we'll do that. And gentleness. And then what I did is I cut the stickers out with my brother's scan and cut, and it does a kiss cut. And again, questions about that. With kiss cutting, you really have to play with your own machine because mine does one thing. And when I got mine, I said to Margaret, what do you use for yours? And Margaret said, well, I use this setting. And when I tried that setting, it cut right through my paper, but for Margaret, it doesn't. So I just played with my own settings. What I did was I took a piece of sticker paper and I printed a row of circles. So I'd do the settings, cut one circle, see if I could peel it off or if it cut right through or if it didn't cut at all. And then I would do the next one and next one until I found the perfect settings. And then I was smart enough to write them down because sometimes I don't do that as well. So let's see. And should we put... Put gentleness right here. We're going to cover up. We're going to cover her up. And see, the good thing with gesso is that you can move sticker paper if it's on gesso. So that's good. So I want this here. And I should have actually maybe even put patience up higher, but I don't think patience is going to come off. So we're going to have to cover up the bun. No way around it. We're going to cover up the bun. And then we'll put this lovely lady with kindness. And maybe we'll just put that like that because we do want to see these all. And yes, so my group, I can't get over them and I have to just give them another shout out because they are what makes us a community. And you know, I didn't have a lot of Christian friends, and with this group, it's amazing. Like, everyone is just so beautiful and encouraging, and every day is a great day when you get to go into Praise and Pray and see what the ladies are up to. They're amazing. They're so fun. And I just love them to death. So yeah, they know I always talk about them. These are very white, so I may take a little bit of gelato with my fingertip and just do this. So here we go. And this I'm using for my little tab. And then this one is made the flip, so it goes on the other side. So I'll just quickly put that on so that I don't get something stuck to my Bible. So there we go. So that's pretty much it. So grab some stamps, grab some gelatos, and have some fun. So with this, I'm just gonna maybe just take it right onto the baby wipe and see what happens here. I just wanna put a little bit of the pink on there, and I don't want to get it too wet because and this is on plain paper, so it doesn't have anything on it, so we don't want to get, you know, too watery because then the ink will start running and we don't want that. So I'm just gonna use my finger and put a little color on there, and you may not even be able to see the color, but I'm just going to do that and just maybe do this a little bit and scribble it on with the really light green, and then we go like that. Perfect. All right, so there we go. Our page is done. We've had tons of fun, and thank you all for joining us. And I will see you ladies in Praise and Pray in a few minutes. I'll stop in to say hi and share the video. So thank you all. Have an awesome day, and I'm anxious to see your pages, so show me what you guys are doing with the kit. I will see you guys soon. God bless. Have an amazing day. Bye-bye.